Hey guys, so this is going to be my rest of my mail haul for September. Um, Yesterday was really fun. I got to go to the Orlando Library used bookstore and I found a ton of stuff there. One of the nicest things about that used bookstore for the friends of the library is that books are anywhere from $1 to like $2.50. So everything is extremely cheap. And most of the time they have some good things. Sometimes they don't. I know a lot of stuff that I've grabbed from them I ended up not even liking. But then some of the other stuff I really did like. So it's kind of like a 50-50 chance of finding something that's amazing. This time around, I actually found a lot of really good stuff. Alright, so first off, I am currently reading Disruption. This is from the author of the Embrace series. I am almost to 200 pages. It's okay. Right now, I don't know. It's kind of on the slower side, but things keep happening that I still want to know if the girl in this succeeds. What's her name? I forgot what her name is. Maggie. Her name is Maggie. I still want to know if she succeeds in finding her father. So I keep reading it. So I'm hoping to finish that today so I can go back to Moon Chosen. I actually can't show you Moon Chosen because it's actually holding up my iPad at this particular moment. After that one, since I'm almost halfway through it, it's really good. PC Cass is an amazing author. I will be going to We Knew It Was You, I think is what that one was called. Alright, so first up I'm going to show you guys my swag. I got some swag in the mail. Let's see. I really love these gold packages. I wish that they weren't covered in stickers. So you've got a blue one too. Alright, so first off, I don't know why, but I ended up getting another one of these books from the pre-order of, what is it? I can't see the book. But it's the newest Throne of Glass. What is it, like Empire of Storms? Or something like that. I just got up. But, I got another one of these. So that's going to be pretty interesting. That's kind of cool. I got two of them. The next thing was my pre-order swag from Six of Crows. So I got this really gigantic, oh my god, my brain is, I need some coffee. Book plate. I'll get to it sooner or later. Let's see. And then like just the thing about showing your Crooked Kingdom stuff. And then I got this bag. And then in this bag, I hadn't even looked at this stuff yet. I got a Six of Crows Dregs dice, rules of play. On what you do, like how you score, and then I got the dice. So these are really cool. These are really neat. I didn't realize it was a game. That's so cool. So that is the swag that I got this month. Well, for the last 2 weeks anyway. Alright, books. Alright, first off is Revenge and the Wild. This was from Book Outlet. This I actually had as an ARC. I didn't get around to reading it. I actually found the ARC at that Jacksonville bookstore, used bookstore, but I wanted to try it and it was really cheap, so I grabbed it. The next one is one that I keep seeing every time I go to Books A Million. It is called Dreamland. It kept staring at me. And when it popped up on Book Outlet, I was like, yes, I'm grabbing that. This one says Dia was 6 years old the first time she ever walked a dream. So, really excited. This one's going up here because I want to read it soon. The next one was sent by Merit Press. This is called Unlocked. This says, in a secret reality, who can you trust? And this says, Hannah caused the car wreck that killed her friend, and if the guilt isn't enough, now she's sure she's going crazy. Eerie things keep happening, but are they real? When Hannah gets a glimpse of the truth, it may be even stranger than her imagination and far more dangerous. there's that one. Let's see, the next one I actually won from a Facebook giveaway. It is called Hunter Huntress by Darcy Scott. This is published by Snow Books. I guess this is the UK copy. I'll have to look it up. It says Jamie couldn't remember Sam's face. That's why she had to go looking for answers. So it says Darcy Scott has written a deeply affecting story about the very human need for answers, a totally enthralling novel, a pleasure to read from the first page to the last. So it looks pretty interesting. And the next one is one I actually have swag for this and one of the totes above me, but it is called Between the Notes. And I love this cover. And this is another one that I kept seeing, and I know I kept picking up the bookmark to it and wondering, it's like, wait a minute, no, I don't have this book. I need to get this book. So it was on Book Outlet, and so I grabbed it. This says, when Ivy Emerson's family loses their home complete with her beloved piano, the fear of what's to come seizes her like a bad case of stage fright. Only this isn't one of her single terrifying performances. It's her life, and it ain't pretty. The next one was sent via Tor. This is called The Family Plot. I really love the cover to this one. Let's see. This one says Music City Salvage is a family operation owned and operated by Chuck Dutton, master stripper of doomed historic properties, an expert seller of all things old and crusty. But business is lean and sometimes are tight. When times are tight. So he's thrilled when the aged and esteemed Augusta Withrow appears in his office bearing an offer he really ought to refuse. She has a massive family estate to unload, lock, stock, and barrel. For a check and a handshake, it's all his. It's a big check, it's a firm handshake, and it's enough of a gold mine that he assigns his daughter Delilah to personally oversee the project. Delilah preps a couple of trucks, takes a small crew, and they caravan down to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Go figure, I can pronounce that this morning. And so is a barn, a carriage house. Oh, wait. Where the ancient Withrow house is waiting, and so is a barn, a carriage house, and a small overgrown cemetery that Augusta Withrow left out of paperwork. Augusta Withrow left out a lot of things. So that sounds really interesting. That's what I can grab over here. Alright, so the next one is, I actually found a finished copy of Above on there. This actually isn't out in the States until January. This is the Canadian copy of it, which I thought was pretty interesting because most of the things that I've ever seen, if it's Canadian and US, it's the same. So, this is, I think I have a copy right here. This is book 2 to this. Our US cover will look different, but I'm really excited to be able to read this in print. I asked the author, and he said that other than word usage, this is exactly the same exact story that you would get when the other one comes out. So I cannot wait to read this, like seriously. That one deals with Ella. Yeah, I think it's Ella. I read that. I think it was last month. But anyway, she fell from above and has an adventure in Below. And Below, they haven't seen the sun or the moon or anything like that in many years. And it's a really good dystopian novel. Definitely something you should read. It was amazing. The next one I grabbed from Book Outlet is Kissing in America. This is another one that I've been looking at like forever. So I was really happy that it popped up there. Let's see. Of course, the same day that my pre-order stuff for Crooked Kingdom came, so did Crooked Kingdom. Can't beat that one. That goes over here. I love the red pages. I wish more publishers would do that because that looks amazing. The next one that came for review, which I actually already reviewed, is the Edgar Allan Poe adult coloring book. This looks really, really cool. Every page is something from like one of his stories, and then you get a quote from that story. Here's one from the gold bag. This looks so neat. Some of these I'm like, I don't really want to color them. They look so neat. It's like, I don't know, make a copy of it and color the copy. Alright. Let's see. The next one is actually from the used bookstore. Found it for $7. It's Isle of the Lost. I'm really, really happy that they had this because we got to meet Melissa De La Cruz at BEA, and my the Endy, she got her copy of book 1 signed. She didn't realize that they would give her a copy to have signed. Could have had a signed copy, but she got that signed, and then we all met her and we all got a copy of book 2 signed. So I didn't have my own personal copy of book 1, so I was really happy. The next ones that I found from there is actually a bind up series, and it's part 1 and part 2 of Relic Master. These were $5 a piece in trade credit. It's nice. And I mean, these things look brand new. Can't beat that. The next set, I will put these to the side for a second. Alright, so let's see. Where's next? Oh, that one was the side too. I was started looking for the Da Vinci Code, and nobody had them in hardback. I fixed that, by the way. I still need Angels and Demons, though. One of the books that I have coming here in the next couple of weeks for October, for this month, is actually, they redid the Da Vinci Code for teens. So I've never read a book that they've done that for before. So I want to read the Da Vinci Code and then read the Da Vinci Code for teens and see how it changes between the two books. And of course the new movie is coming out this month, Inferno. So it's going to be amazing. I love Professor Langdon. I think if I could go back and do anything, I would love to be a symbolist, like what he does, because that is a really awesome job. All the different symbols. It's so neat. Alright, so I ended up getting this little baby paperback, and I mean, it's okay. It kind of smells though. Oh, even just doing this, you can smell the mildewy, oldish book smell. Somebody didn't take very good care of this book. Alright, so that's actually going to go up for going to go bye-bye. Alright, so the awesome stuff. This is all the stuff that I got from the used bookstore. From the library used bookstore. Alright, so first off, I found book 2 and 3 of the Hourglass series, which I had been looking for. I haven't finished this series, but I loved Hourglass. So I loved the first part of Hourglass. Didn't care too much for like the ending, like the exact ending, but I'll live. Alright, so there's these two. Cannot wait to dive into those next year. The next two, I still need to get book 1. I had these a couple years ago, and I read, what is it, Grave Mercy, and then I went into the second book. I think it was Dark Triumph is the second book. Yeah, it says book 2. And I didn't care as much for it, but these were, you know, they were $1, so I thought, why not? I can go ahead and read them. So I got hardback copies of Mortal Heart and Dark Triumph. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, can't pick up 4 books at the time. Alright, the next one is The Summer Prince, which I do actually think I already have a copy of this buried in one of those totes over there, but I don't know. So there's that one. The next one is Evidence of Things Not Seen. Next one is a copy of Pushing the Limits. Alright, now I'll show you these. So I found, well, my husband found me a copy of the Da Vinci Code in hardback for $1. And then we also found The Lost Symbol and a copy of Inferno. And these things look brand new. I mean, I wonder if they've even read them, because they look brand new. You know, even they kind of smell, but not as bad as that paperback book. But yeah, still need to get Angels and Demons, and I have all of the Professor Langdon series. Yeah, I just need to sit down and read them. In other news, we went and saw the Miss Peregrine's movie the other day, and kind of like a midnight showing, but it was before midnight, and it was so good. It was so good. Definitely something to go watch again. right, the next two is Ashes to Ashes and Dust to Dust. They still have the little thingies on the sides, but I'll live. Get some gum out or something. Take all the little stickers off of there. The next three is actually a series. They had all of them. And so it is Elemental, Firebird, and Renegade. They had the entire series in hardback. I think I had those in paperback from Book Outlet. The next one is The Gathering Dark. This is the author of Clair de Lune, which was an amazing story. I haven't read Nocturne yet. They're on the back of it. But I do have it. Actually, I think I got that one at the library too. Got a lot of used books. So The Gathering Dark. This is a really thick book. Not sure what this is about. Maybe mermaids? She's in the water. I guess she's going crazy, or she thinks she's having a breakdown. Ooh, I'm gonna like put that one up there. That one sounds really interesting. All right, so the next one is a not, I guess, somebody wrote ARC on the top of it. That's weird. But this is by the author of a new book that's coming out, Every Hidden Thing. This is by, was it Keith Opel? And it is called The Nest. And this cover is really cool because you can like hold it down and then see stuff through it. That's really neat. The next one is a paperback copy of Nil by, what is her name? Lynn Matson. This kind of deals with people getting stuck on an island, but in a paranormal way. The next one is a exclusive collector's edition of The Fault in Our Stars, which I will eventually read. I just watched, what is it, Me Before You. That was very sad. I don't know if I kind of still want to read the book because I haven't done that yet, but then I also kind of don't. It's like, it's The Fault in Our Stars. I don't know if I'll ever watch that movie again. But then after watching that, then I kind of wanted to. It's so weird. It's Awesome Annie has a copy of The Never Beast from the Tinkerbell series. And even though that it ends on a happy note, it still makes me cry like a baby. So sad. The next one is Dark Star. This one looked pretty good. Pretty good. I think it's really heavy as a paperback. The next one is one I didn't even know how to book 3. This is No Dawn Without Darkness. I guess this is book 3 to No Safety in Numbers and No Easy Way Out, which I have. So that was kind of interesting. I didn't even know it had it. The next one is one that I've actually been looking for a while, and Amazon always had it for expensive. I found it for $1, and it is Spellcaster in the paperback because I think it only came in a paperback. Book 1 is Spellbound, and this was amazing. I haven't read this one yet as far as I remember. It's been a long while since I've read book 1. I still remember bits and pieces of it though, surprisingly. This was really good. Book 1 was. The next one is another series that I found. This is by Victoria Lamb, and I found the entire Tudor Witch trilogy. All 3 of them. Yeah. They were like $1 a piece. Witch Struck. Witch Rise. Witch Fall. I think I read part of book, I think I read book 1 as an EARC. The next one is a book 1 and 2. I actually have book 1 of this in ebook, but when I saw that they had it in print, I was like, no, I'm not going to say no to that. Move this box out of the way. My leg is going numb. I'm sitting on the floor. So it is Brightest Kind of Darkness, and then Lucid. This is book 1 and 2. The next one is a copy of Dreaming Awake. This is, I think, book 2 of Falling Under. Yeah, it looks like it's book 2 of Falling Under. Love the cover to that one. And then last but not least, I found Razorhurst. This one, the stickers came off really nicely. Like you can barely tell they were even there. It's nice. And let's see, this one sounded really interesting. I guess it said in 1932. And with the mob. Seems pretty interesting. Alright, well that is everything that I have gotten. I have a couple things coming, I think, next week and the week after. So I cannot wait to show you guys, especially my big review box or multi-bags that are coming from one site. And I am so excited to open that. I already know what's in it, but I don't care. It's going to be amazing. All right, I'm going to go put these where they need to go. I'm not sure where. I might need to go grab another tote where I'm going to put them. But I will talk to you guys later. Bye.